Hello students, today we are going to discuss problem on model 5 heat exchanger. The problem is like this: the flow rate of hot and cold water streams running through a parallel flow heat exchanger are 0.2 kg per second and 0.5 kg per second respectively. The inlet temperature on the hot and cold sides are 75 degrees centigrade and 20 degrees centigrade respectively. The exit temperature of the hot water is 45 degrees centigrade. If the individual heat transfer coefficient on both sides are 650 watt per meter square degree centigrade, calculate the area of the heat exchanger. Okay, so in this problem we are going to calculate what is the area required for that heat exchanger. So let us solve step by step. So first write down the given data. So given data are mass flow rate of the hot fluid is 0.2 kg per second. No need to convert again because already they are given in kg per second. So m mass of the cold fluid. There are two fluids are flowing, hot fluid and cold fluid. And TH1 that is 75 degrees centigrade and TH2 that is 45 degrees centigrade. TC1 is 20 degree centigrade. So in this case H1 inlet and outlet of the hot fluid, heat transfer coefficient, inlet and outlet of the heat transfer coefficient is given already, that is constant, 650 watt per meter square degree centigrade. So in this case what we are going to find out? So area, the area required, the area of heat exchanger, that is area we are going to find out. Okay, so let us will understand the problem by drawing this sketch. Okay, like this. There are two streams are flowing. Okay, so in this case hot fluid and hot water, that is it is moving in this direction. You can say hot water, it is moving in this direction. Meanwhile the cold fluid also moving in this direction. Cold fluid or cold water. Okay, so cold water, you can say that is cold water in the temperature TC1 TC2, here also TC1 TC2, but here TH1 and TH2. Okay, this temperature is already there, that is 20 degrees centigrade. These both are 20 degrees centigrade, but this one is 75 degree centigrade. It is given in the problem, but outside the temperature we don't know what is that. First we need to find out this one, 45 degree centigrade. Okay, now we have to draw this sketch. Okay, it is more like this. Okay, this is theta 1, theta 2, hot water, theta 2, this one, this is temperature, you can see. Okay, this is the area or length of the detection is there. Okay, this is then temperature distribution. We can say temperature distribution. Okay, so once you understand the problem like this, so now we are going to find out what is the heat transfer rate, that we are going to find out. Okay, diametrically you understand that problem. So once you understand the sketch or diagram, so now we are going to find out the heat transfer rate. Heat transfer rate, that is Q is equal to mH CPH into TH1 minus TH2. Okay, so that is 0.2 into 4.187 into 7545 to 25.122 kilojoules per second. You substitute this all values and you will get this answer. So 25.22 kilowatts, or we can say Q is equal to 25.12 kilowatts also you can write. Joules per second means 1 kilowatt. Now the energy balance, the heat lost by hot water is equal to heat gained by cold water. So mH CPH TH1 minus TH2 is equals to MC CPC into TC2 minus TC1. Substitute the values of equation, that is 0.2 into 4.187, that is specific heat of the hot fluid, and 75 minus 45 is equal to 0.5 into 4.187 into TC2 minus 20. Okay, unknown is this value. Okay, TC2. So equate this equation for TC2. You calculate and you will get 32 degree centigrade. So this is the TC2 temperature. So we'll understand from this temperature you will get that TC2 is, now you can write, that is 32 degree centigrade after finding. Okay, you can write this value. Okay, this we have write it here. Now heat, once we got this value, now we find out for the LMTD. Okay, LMTD for the parallel flow. LMTD for parallel flow. So either you can remember or you can get from the heat transfer rate handbook this formula, theta 1 minus theta 2 divided by ln of theta 1 by theta 2, or else you can write TH1 minus TC1 minus TH2 minus TC2 divided by ln of TH1 minus TC1 TH2 minus TC2. Okay, so substitute the values. Theta m 75 20, so 45 32 ln 75 minus 20 45 minus 32. Theta m 55 13 ln 55 13. So we'll get around 29.12 degrees centigrade. So LMTD for the parallel flow you get this much. So once we got this, you can find out overall heat transfer coefficient. Overall heat transfer coefficient. The overall heat transfer coefficient can be calculated later from the relation, that is 1 by u is equal to 1 by hi plus 1 by ho. Okay, so this is through heat exchanger for overall heat transfer coefficient. You can calculate. So both hi and ho are same, 650 plus 650, 1 divided by 650 plus 1 divided by 60. So it becomes 1 by 325. This value 1 by u is equals to 3. 1 by 1, 325. So u is equal to 325 watt per meter square degree centigrade. Okay. So now, once if you got this value, so you must write what is the area. Okay. Again, use that formula. Also, you know that Q is equal to UA theta m. Unknown is this A. So A equals to Q divided by U theta m. Substitute the value 25.12 kilowatts divided by 325 into 29.12 becomes 2.66 meters square. You get 2.66 meters square. Okay, this is the area, 2.66 meters square. This is the required answer. I hope you students followed this problem. Thank you.